Hey everyone, so I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna get into what I have to share today. This morning I got in a van and I met this is an absolute stranger guy, absolute stranger. I sat down next to this gentleman. He's like Rasta, and this gentleman doesn't know me, but probably saw me before. But he sits down and begins to share with me his life story. And guys, I was moved to tears. I wanted to weep for this gentleman because he went through so much in this life, right? So much in this life. And that, my takeaway, I just felt so moved, I felt like just encouraging him, and I just spoke to him a little bit. I'm thankful that God has kept him this long. He accredits his all that he's been through in terms of like his strength to God. So I love it. He was like, he's the Almighty, and but this gentleman been through so much, guys, and I want to share this with you, right? You do not know what people are going through. Be kind. Be kind. Everybody has a story. You see that person that you think ain't look all of that. If you sit down with that person and you hear their story, I tell you, and I don't know, there's something about men when they're overwhelmed and then they meet a stranger. It happens a lot. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but it happens to me a lot. Could be an absolute stranger, and then the person sort of pour out the heart because you know what, they had it up to here and they probably can't talk to people close to them. So it's so easy to pour out into a stranger that you're never going to see again. And then they share their whole life story, they share their business, they share their heartbreak, they share their sorrows, and this gentleman just shared his story with me. And I just want to share, listen, there's a reason why God commands us to love. There is a reason. Because God, who is almighty and all-knowing, looks down and knows everybody's story. He's familiar and acquainted with everybody's story. He knows what people are dealing with. And so, him being all-knowing and all-wise would say to us who don't have the full picture, who don't have full understanding of what people are going through, to be kind, to show love, to be patient, to help rather than to harm. You don't know what people went through when they were teens, when they were in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, their 50s. God is familiar with every single day. He knows why they are the way they are, what they're battling with, what they're struggling with. He knows their upbringing. He knows their whole background story. You see a person, they acting kinda, and you don't know. You see them probably ain't